Race number 13, Belgium. Well, for sure, Spa is really a big circuit. You know, it's really a challenging circuit, and I think that's one of the reasons why all the drivers really like it. There's some big corners that are not easy to nail. You know, there are a few famous corners. You know, the Eau Rouge. That's relatively easy now. We're just going flat out, almost in any kind of conditions. So it's not the biggest challenge, but there's some high-speed corners, some change of direction in the high speed that you really have to have a good balance and good confidence, and the walls are very close. So if you fall off there, you have always going to have a big accident. So it's not so easy to nail it, and you got to be a little bit brave and sort of wind it up towards the qualifying to get everything out. And this is, I think, why Spa is one of the favorites for all the drivers. And plus it's so long, it's almost 7 kilometers long, so to make a perfect lap time is difficult. You always feel that you've missed something out, and this is the sort of what you're chasing all the way through the weekend. I think in the car and on your ability you always have a lot of faith, and that's normally a problem. We have such a big confidence levels, at least we think so, that we never lift because we don't think that we can control the car. But I mean, if someone else has had an accident or a span there or something, this is something that we have to rely on, and we have to be confident on the other drivers that no one has slowed down there, or especially in the rain, you can't see what's ahead of you, and then it's really a lot of faith on the other drivers to make sure that if they have a problem in that corner, that they're not on the racing line. And we've seen a few years ago, I think there's a Honda or someone that blew up, and Kimi just went flat out through the smoke. There's a lot of confidence. He knew exactly where he had to go, and he just had to have the confidence that the guy who blown up the engine is not on the racing line, and he wasn't. So this is quite crucial. But so far it's worked out very well in Formula One. I think all the drivers know exactly when there's a problem, where to go, and in that particular corner it's very important to make sure that you do the correct things. I think Spa is one of the circuits where it's still possible to have a big accident, and it's still a little bit more risky than perhaps some of these more modern and newer circuits. They've tried to work on the worst places, to make sure that if we have a brake failure or if we have a puncture or something in the high speed, that there would be a bit more room or a bit less speed. I think this is the aim, and also trying to improve the overtaking opportunities on the circuit, so to outbrake someone, to drag them all the way from the bottom of the hill towards the last corner and then overtaking them under braking. I think this is also one of the reasons why they made very slow chicane. And personally, I think it's the wrong direction. I think we should have more quicker corners and keep the pace up. But I'm not designing the circuits. I'm not really so much involved with the numbers and the safety of the circuits. So it's better to leave that to the professionals and just drive around whichever way the timer goes.